Hey everybody, it's Mike with the Ongoing Restoration. Just thought I'd put another video out there today. Wanted to share a missionary experience or two. I'll probably break those out into separate videos, but I had an experience this past weekend. Got to go out with the ward mission leader and knock some doors and get to know some unfamiliar faces and names, and it just when I was talking with the mission leader in our ward, you know, just telling him, you know, how much I miss wearing the badge, and you know, I'd love to wear it again. Of course, I'm in a different stage, different phase of my life. You know, now I'm a father and a husband, and got a lot of responsibilities, so of course, you know, my opportunities are a little more limited than they used to be, now outside the home. But so it got me thinking about my mission years ago, and you know, the awesome experiences that I had. I've got a couple of stories I wanted to share with you. One, I remember I was probably about almost close to halfway through my mission, and Elder L. Tom Perry, one of the 12 apostles at the time, this was back in 2006. He had come out to our part of the mission and gave some encouraging words to the missionaries that were in the area, and I was fortunate to get to hear from him, and not just, you know, sit at his feet and get to hear, you know, from an apostle, but I got to shake his hand and meet him. And I remember before doing that, the assistants to the president were kind of prepping all the missionaries. They had us in a line, and we were all just kind of going into the chapel to take our seats, and I remember the assistants were saying, "Now when you shake his hand, look into his eyes." And you know, that I remember them putting emphasis on that, and I was like, yeah, I'm ready. I'm anxious. I can't wait. You know, I'm so excited, because you know, I grew up in Tennessee. It's you know, plenty removed from, you know, Utah, and had only been out west a couple of times before my mission, and never really got to see in person one of these leaders of the church, and so I was giddy, just really anxious and excited to get to shake his hand and get to experience, you know, what it was like to be in the presence of a witness of Christ, a living witness of Christ. And so we're going through this line, and everybody's introducing themselves, or you know, he can see their name on their tag, you know, and of course mine says Elder Taylor, and so I walk up and I shake his hand, and I am just completely starstruck. Like, this is a celebrity in the church, you know, for me. So I'm like just in awe. So I was just extremely excited to, you know, get to meet in person, get to shake his hand. And finally I get up there, and I'm just in awe of how tall he is and just how powerful his voice is. Alright guys, so I'm you know, getting ready to meet, you know, this witness of Christ, and I get up and I'm just amazed by how tall he is. And you know, he's got a pretty powerful voice. And I get up, he sees the name on my tag, and you know, sticks his hand out, and I'm shaking it, and I'm just like, oh my goodness. Completely forget, you know, what all the instruction that I had been given by the assistants, because I'm just awestruck. Okay. And he says, well, Elder Taylor, good to meet you. Where are you from? And I said, Nashville, Tennessee. And he said, oh, okay. Well, do you play the guitar? You know, because Nashville, Tennessee, Music City, USA, I guess. And I actually, I'll never forget it. I looked up and I said, well, no, sir. I play the drums. And he just kind of looked at me, just real puzzled and speechless, and was like, oh. And I couldn't believe it. I like totally threw off this apostle. You know, he didn't know what to say, and I kind of joke with everybody every time I tell that story, because like I disappointed an apostle. You know, he got all excited thinking that, you know, here's this missionary from Nashville who probably plays the guitar, and you know, I was like, nope, I play the drums. So but you know, that was an incredible experience. I really, you know, was grateful to get to learn a lot from him, and get to hear, you know, his message to all of us as missionaries. It definitely put some pep in my step for the next change, the next 6-week period. And I'm just extra motivated, you know. And I need to go back and dig up my journal and see what I wrote. Sorry guys, I'm playing with the phone here. Apparently it's so hot that it's zapping my camera every time I set it on the dash. So anyways, just wanted to share that with you. Just a really awesome experience I had getting to meet an apostle, and rendering him speechless. That was not my intent, but just you know, just a really unique and incredible experience that I had. I'll check you later. Bye.